Hey YouTube, hi, welcome. This is my first video, my first video that I consider my first video on my page. So today is the 9th of December 2019. I'll always remember this day as the day that I released my first ever video. Why does my eyes look so watery? Anyways, today is Sunday, guys. So I just decided to talk about us, talk about you in general, to talk about me in general, talk about yourself. So basically, I just want to give out certain points that I think or that I feel can make you a better person or make you control life's situations better, to help you be and do the right choices always in situations that you could have done the wrong choices. So my first point that I'm gonna give out, guys, is make peace with your past. Your past does not define who you are right now. Your past does not define your future, and your past does not make you you. So what I mean by that is that, guys, learn to be a positive person. Whatever you're doing, take the positives. The past really is very bad for you. The past is not good, but there's certain things that you can steal from the past. Learn to cheat life, man, guys. This is like you play video games and you use cheat codes to beat the game. You can also beat life, but life always wins most of the time. But guys, you can always beat life. At least 9 out of 10, you can always beat life. It can beat you once, but don't let it. So leave your past alone, guys. Your past does not define you. Stop looking back to what you used to do, what you used to say. Maybe you used to gossip a lot and people didn't used to like you, but now you decided to stop and you decided to stop gossiping. So that does not make you a gossiper now because you've decided to stop. You don't gossip anymore. You do not like gossiping, so it does not make you a gossiper. Yeah? Okay. First, second point is what others think of you does not define you. Mind your own business, guys. Drink your water, mind your own business. Stop looking unto others, what they think, what they're saying. So I know I find a lot of, especially women, you guys are very insecure. You find people just standing there and talking to themselves and laughing, and then you think they're laughing about you. You think they're talking about you. No, life is not just all about you. People have problems and people are trying to mind their own business. Sometimes they may be talking about you, but if you can't hear, what does it matter? It does not, right? Yeah. So learn to control your life, learn to control your business. If they're talking about you, yeah, what? Maybe somebody else is plotting about you. They're plotting to destroy you, they're plotting to, frame you, but you won't know until they get frame you. So if you don't know, how does it affect you now? Live your life, man. Enjoy yourself. Okay, so next thing I want to say is that time heals everything, guys. Look at yourself now. You're in a situation that you thought you couldn't come out of. Maybe you used to live in a ghetto, who knows? Now you're renting in a flat in Dorado Park. Or maybe you're renting in town now. Or maybe you're renting in a brick house in Vanaenda, you know? But check out your situation back then and check your situation now. Life changes, guys. Time heals everything. Your situation now does not define your situation in 2 months. It does not define your situation in 1 year. You can decide to change your life. You can decide to do things that will take you to where you want to be. And that will come to my next point, where I will say that don't compare yourself to others. You are not that person and I'm not you. You are not me and I cannot do what you do and you cannot do what I do. So maybe I've been living in the ghettos with you, I've been living close to you, I've been going to school with you, I've been doing things with you, but I've come out of that situation. I live in a brick house now, which many people would consider successful. But yeah. So anyways, maybe you wanna come out the same way I did. Maybe I also sell drugs, maybe I also sell sweets. And now you wanna sell drugs as well because I did that and I came out. No, don't follow what I did. Don't follow what he did. Do what you do and do what you do best. You know yourself, guys. Do a self-evaluation of your life. Do a self-evaluation of who you are. Only you know your strongest attributes. Only you know your strongest strengths. You know what you do. You know what to do. Camera is not easy, guys, but yeah, I hope I get used to this. So learn to know who you are. Do a self-evaluation of yourself, of your life, of what what keeps you going and all those things. Because by the time you decide to sell drugs like I do, you get caught and go to prison for 10 years or something. But while you didn't know that I have an uncle that's a chief in the police, and each time I go to jail I get released, and here you think that I don't get caught, and here you think that I'm smart and everything. But it's not all easy, guys. We have different lives, we have different lifestyles, we have different attributes, we have different attitudes, we have different manners, we have different ways of behaving in situations. Yeah? So learn to evaluate yourself and know what are your strengths. It's alright not to know all the answers, guys. It's okay. It's okay. I don't know all the answers. I'm also just thinking and giving you what I think is right and what I think can help you or help me. So what I'm giving you is what works for me. Like there's somebody that told me that the best story, or the best, if you're preaching in church, the best preaching you can give is about your life, is what you went through to be where you are now. Maybe you used to steal a lot. If you're gonna preach about stealing, because you know how it is, you know how it feels, you know how it was to get out of that situation, and you're very thankful that you're out of that situation. So it's okay, guys. It's okay. You don't need to know everything. Just be thankful that you know who you are and that you're able to help yourself in situations that you can come out of. So I just want to say also, take charge of your happiness, guys. Your happiness matters to you. Your happiness matters to yourself. When you're happy, everything around you is happy. Don't you say that your life keeps getting better, situations keep getting better, your relationships with your parents, with your girlfriend, with your boyfriend, with whoever relationship that you're having it with, it always becomes better because of you taking charge of your happiness, because you know what makes you happy and you know your situation. You can't want to be envying your neighbor because your neighbor has a car, and now each time you see a car you get angry. No, guy. Okay, are you able to afford the car? No. Wait, your time will come. Like I said, time heals everything. Time will get you to get your own car. Don't worry, don't think about it much. You can always think about it to say that I want a car. So work on it. Do things that will get you to buy your car. Do things that will work you to buy a business, to start a business. Do things that will work you to buy a plot and build your house. Be positive. Have goals. Have short goals. Have long goals. Have medium goals. Categorize your things. Categorize your life according to the short terms of goals. I'll talk about, okay. Anyways, yeah. Take charge of your happiness. When you're happy, everything works. And the last point I want to give out is smile. I have an ugly smile, I know. But anyways, always smile. It's good to smile, guys. It's very contagious. Very, very contagious. As you're smiling, I'm smiling too. So just know that you don't own all the problems in this world. I have my problems, you have your problems, they have their problems, they have their problems. It's none of our business anyways. So my business is my problems and your business is your problems. But don't let the problems define you. You are not your problem. You are much greater than that problem. And if you have that problem, it means you can do it. Maybe you need help from others. You can't always do it by yourself. But most of the time, the best solution would be yourself. Get someone that you can talk to, someone that you can always listen to. We can't always listen to everyone. We can't always do what everyone is saying. Sometimes someone may be talking this, out of 10 points that person made, there's always one that you pick up that you can use for yourself, that you think is right, that you think you can, that can be part of you. Just like I have gave out a few points here now. Maybe you believe I'm talking trash. But anyways, maybe there's one or two things that you have picked up. And I'm glad that you're going to use that. And I hope that you become a better person with what I just said. And I hope I can also take my points to myself. Thank you, guys.